Hello, hello. Welcome to math class. Good afternoon, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about triangles. Can anybody tell me what a triangle is?
Yes, so it's a shape with three sides and three angles.
That's right, a shape with three angles and three sides. So here we can see we have three sides, they're in green, and three angles, they're in yellow. And the sides and the angles are the two ways that we can classify triangles. So the first way is the angle classification. So here we have the right triangle, the acute triangle, and the obtuse triangle. And here we can see the angles better, they're in red. So a right triangle is a right angle has 90 degrees, so it becomes a right triangle. An acute angle is less than 90 degrees, and that would be an acute triangle. An obtuse angle has more than 90 degrees, and that would be an obtuse triangle. Now notice that the acute triangle here has three acute angles. So in order for a triangle to be acute, it has to have three acute angles. So see how in the right triangle and the obtuse triangle, there's two acute angles, but since it has a right angle, it would be a right triangle. And since the obtuse one has an obtuse angle, it would be an obtuse triangle. Does that make sense to everyone? Perfect. So a way that we can remember this is by singing a song called the Triangle Angle Song. It goes to the tune ABCs or Twinkle Little Star. Do you guys know that song? I'm
Yeah.
gonna sing a little snippet and then I'll ask Alan to unmute and sing with me while everybody else sings on mute. Got it? So it's gonna be twinkle, twinkle, triangle. You have three sides and angles. Got it? Okay, so let's sing together. One, two, three. Twinkle,
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 triangle.
triangle.
You
You
have
have
three
three
sides
sides
and
and
angles.
angles.
Less
Less than
than 90
90
is
is
acute.
acute.
More
More
than
than
90
90
is
is
obtuse.
obtuse.
Twinkle, twinkle,
Twinkle,
triangle.
triangle.
90
90
is
is
always a
always a
right
right
triangle.
triangle.
Perfect. Thank you. You guys have really great voices. Next time, I'd like to see everybody singing, everybody's mouths moving. All right? Okay, does anyone have questions before we move on? Okay, so we'll try a couple practice problems. So can anybody tell me what this triangle is at the upper left-hand corner? I'm gonna call on Vanessa.
It's acute.
It is acute because there's three acute angles. One, two, three, perfect. And can anybody tell me what this triangle is at the bottom left? I'm gonna call on Alan.
Yeah, is it also an acute triangle?
I can see why you think it'd be acute because there's two acute angles, but it's actually obtuse because it has this third angle, which is greater than 90 degrees. And remember how an acute needs three acute angles, but since this one has an obtuse angle, it's an obtuse triangle. Does everybody understand why it's obtuse? Perfect. All right, so the second type of classification is the side classification. Here we have the equilateral triangle, the isosceles triangle, and the scalene triangle. And we can see the sides better here. So equilateral has three equal sides, equilateral triangle. The isosceles triangle has two equal sides, and you can remember that because it starts with an I. And it has, since we have two eyes, this triangle has two equal sides. And then the scalene triangle has no equal sides. And a way that we can remember this is by singing the triangle side song, which is also sounds like the happy birthday song. It goes to the tune of happy birthday. And I'm gonna ask Vanessa to sing this with me. Ready? One, two, three. Equilateral has three, isosceles has two, scalene has no equal sides. Perfect, thank you. Does anyone have questions before we move on to the practice? Nope, okay. So I'm gonna call on EJ to tell me what type of triangle is in the upper right. Is it equilateral, isosceles, or scalene?
It would be an isosceles triangle
Perfect. Why is it isosceles?
because there's two equal like sides.
Exactly. This side and this side are the same length, so it's isosceles. And then Vanessa, what is the triangle down here? Bottom right. Exactly. Yes, it is equilateral because it has three equal sides. You guys are doing great. And now we're going to break off into breakout rooms where we will also be looking at more triangles and classifying them, whether it be by their angles or by their sides.